Hello, it's Henry Lowengaard again. Today I'm in portrait mode because I'm going to show both the Erae, drawing spectral stuff, and what's going on the laptop screen at the same time. So efficient and ugly. So the first thing you do when you start up this web app is you connect to the Erae, which is like that, and you can see that it's sending messages to go and control this XY controller to make it look like it is scanning through a spectrum. And now I start the audio engine part, and it's up and running. And over here you can see here's a nice blank purple screen, and all you have to do is draw on it like that. Now the sound comes out immediately because it does. There is these are vectors actually, so they're not pixel spectra, they are vector spectra, which gives them a little more flexibility, and in the future I'll be able to do good things like like fix the thing that just happened. There was a glitch somewhere in there that put in a funny note. This is kind of warm, kind of wimpy sounding, you know, and it's going through the spectrum and playing it. We can change what it decides is the top frequency, so you can hear it a little better. We can change the time, we'll make it faster. And this is the reset button. You can always just go back to 0. Shut that up. Then this is a way to draw several lines harmonically from each other. Right now my finger is the 4th harmonic. So when I draw, it will put in the other 3 underneath it. Oh, feed that cat. And but it doesn't have to be 4. It could be 16, which will make a really buzzy, you know, when you add up 16 equally strengthened harmonics, you get a spike. So that's very bleepy blorpy. It actually makes better sounding sound than sine waves by themselves. I've set it back to 9. And now I put on the so-called copy regularly feature. So let's do 4 at once. So you can build this up. Of course, you could put in a continuo, a steady beat, say, of these 4. And now you want to go and add more. We could put 16 of them. Let's do a 16. So now the next thing I do will be copied 16 times. And because it's got more things to do, it makes the gain lower, so I can turn it up. And now maybe we want to put some lower pitched, more continuo-y kind of thing. So that would be like down here. And maybe something with 2 beats on it. It's a little hard to hear that. I'll do another one up here. There we go. We've got a banger there. And oh, guess what? I've just got a way to save that to a local file. So we will call this banger spectrum. Now I can pull that right in. Or I could pull in something I did before, like this subtle one. This is more subtle. I actually kind of like this one. So these are features that I've just put in. It's a good experiment. There's some instructions that talk about what these buttons do and other things. So this is just the state that it's in right now. These buttons will have more functions on them. For example, cleaning them up so they aren't so bumpy, and changing the amplitude inside so that it can make more boring amplitude stuff, and probably ways to shift them and scramble them in other ways and make like pseudo-random stuff, or I don't even know. Spectra are pretty boring, I just have to say, especially vector spectra. I could do an analysis, an FFT analysis, where I go in and I make vectors out of incoming sound. That would be very nice, and then you can manipulate it. But this is what it is. And I guess I could also add a kind of stupid MIDI capability of just playing this at different speeds. But I kind of like what it is now. There is a way, I think, for me to capture the audio output and output it as a sample that you could use somewhere else. But right now, it's just a live instrument. Like this. Hey, I'm nice and live. Ooh, that's good and messy. Now let's speed that up. This is at one of the slower timing things here. Yipe. Well, that's kind of noisy. We probably don't want to make it that noisy. So we'll turn the copying down. I know some of these controls probably should be here, but I want to make as much space as possible available for drawing. So that's why I don't have sliders to, do some of the controls here. Plus, they're not that precise. I don't get good feedback from here. I can't draw a number on here, things like that. So yeah, let's do something where I just draw a couple of lines here. Now that's overgained. We'll speed it up. We'll change the frequencies. Or even smaller. Well, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've got so far. More next time. Bye.